Hey guys, I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna post the prices. I think I need my inhaler. Yay, pink skies! All right. Yay, pink skies! All right. Yay, pink skies! All right. Let me pin this. Perfect. How are you? So, where you live, it's 5:30. I have a little bit of a raspy voice. I can't remember. Did you say that you were off today? You are off today. Thank goodness. I'm sorry you're working so hard. Can you hear me well? Ah, it's like at least it's from home, but like still, it's your day off. You know what I mean? Okay, good. Yeah, like it's your day off to do whatever you want. You know what I mean? It just sucks. All of you guys work so hard. You know, Krista, that I love seeing pink skies. It makes me like my anxiety is so high and I'm like manic, but I don't know what it is about seeing you here. It's like chilling me out, which is a good thing. It's like calming me down. So you always have good energy. Even if you're tired and you're overworked, you always have good energy. And I just feel a lot more calm and centered. Yeah, it's true. You're welcome. And then I like the picture because it is this pink sky. Your drama is pretty minimal. That's a good way of putting it. Have you thought of a question? I'm gonna text you. Okay. Well, we can worry about that later. We could start your reading. Yes. Do you have my correct one? Do you have my correct one? Just make sure. If you want to just send $1. Let me look at my Cash App to see if you sent it. Let me see. Let me see if I see your name at all. I don't. Just send $1. And if that goes through, then I'll tell you to send the rest. I got it. I got the dollar. So it works. It works. Thank you. From my heart to your heart. Thank you. I got it. Thank you, honey. Really appreciate you. Later, I'm going to make my video. Just a YouTube short, probably, under 5-minute video, talking about how I'm going to. I don't know if I've told you because you haven't been on for a long time, but mental health awareness. I'll speak about myself, have people that are going through things come onto the chat, be supported. But I am going to do that probably like a live stream once a week to start. Um, yeah, I'm like really excited about it. So I'm just gonna do like a little short 3-minute video that just is explaining that my channel is not changing in any way. Um, it will be, yeah, it definitely, my number one is to help others, but it will help myself as well. So I've been wanting to do it for so long, but I'm a huge procrastinator. So uh, no more procrastinating. That was my goal for coming into May is no procrastinating, no, I'll do it tomorrow. No, it's like start making my dreams happen. I just have Like my dad, my dad passed in 2020. So it's been almost 5 years in June. And I just feel him so strongly. And like for the first 3 years, barely, barely, no, I would say first 2 years, I didn't feel him at all. And then the third year was when I would have dreams. Oh my God. It's easy to do things that way. I can be a procrastinator. I'm definitely a procrastinator, and it's not a good thing. I have a lot of health, you know, mental health and physical health that I need to be productive. Okay, what is your first question, my love? You can either text me it or you can post it. It's up to you. Yeah, this is the kind of energy I really needed today. Pink skies. Feels good. But I've been able to connect to spirit very well. Very well. And to the people that you are asking about. You, and I mean that in general. People, anybody. As always. Okay. What are A's current feelings about me? Or and our connection. I love it. I love reading his energy and your energy. What am I doing? I almost put a hair tie on this hand. This hand, always, if I do any readings, Krista, I have to have my ring. So this is what I call my psychic power ring. This is another ring that is very like, what do you want to call it? Rustic. That I love and I've had for years and years. And then my little sister gave me this bracelet. So I can't put a hair tie on that side. Oh, and then I have this ring. Okay, so let's start. It's like if I don't like, I'll only connect if so like my I call it my sage and pray. Like I have to do, and it is OCD for sure. But like, so say I'm gonna get ready to go on here. I have prayer I do, but before I put this on, I put this on, I put this on. Sometimes this, sometimes not. This doesn't really matter. Um, and then I do my prayer while I'm saging, and that's how I connect. Because if I was just to grab my pendulum and my cards, I'm sure I could connect, but just not the same. All right, so let's start your reading. This juice is so good. It's just tropical. I forget what it's called. Tropical something. So good. But I really need like pink skies. Like when I do go live for the first time with the mental health, I need somebody I know because I get nervous about it. You know me. So yeah, if one of these nights or days you're able to just go on at least for just the beginning, that would like sincerely help me. All right, so let's set the clock. You have two questions. The first question is, as always, so let's bring A in. We need A to come in. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into Pink Skies slash Krista. Her two questions. Her first question is, what are A's current feelings about her and their connection? You do, but you always do well. I overthink everything. Okay, so I'm gonna ask A this question, not Spirit. So let's see. A, let me start the clock. All right. Okay, A, what are your current feelings? I like to say four things. What are your emotions, feelings, thoughts, and energy for Krista at the moment? As of today, currently, describe to me your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts, and energy towards Krista when you think about her, pink slash pink skies. When you think about her, God, you guys are just so like literally meant to be together. It is just such a tragedy in my mind that I do think that he needed to leave your marriage. Okay. I hate to say that, but he needed some growing to do. And I think that he should have given himself more time. I don't remember the timeline on when he met his current person. But if he got into that relationship fairly quickly after a divorce, and I mean like a year, year and a half, 2 years, um, that to me would still be early, because you guys were together for so long. Um, and I think that it just feels like a tragic situation, but at the same time, it feels like it was a learning curve for him and you, I guess, in a way, but different ways. And now it's like, instead of, usually I could go to somebody's mind down to their throat chakra, and sometimes they'll block me at the throat. They won't allow me to go down to the heart. When he came in just now, he came in fully before his mind, throat. He showed me his heart. All right. And I love that. So that to me, that shows me he has a lot of love for you. So let's pull some cards. I was listening to what he was saying, but I would like to pull some cards. Okay, have you been in contact, or has the contact been lost? I need to know. The Eight of Cups is either that there's not much communication, but there's going to be communication soon. So if you could just answer that for me. I've been very little. There was some texting a couple weeks ago. So fairly small amount, like fairly a small amount, right? So that does make sense. So he walked away from the communication, and kind of so did you. I just kept getting signs from him, so I checked in. Got it. Okay. So ever since then, it's kind of been like no communication, but this is your near future. He is going to reach out to you. Um, honestly, it could go both ways. You could reach out again, or he could reach out. Either way, don't be nervous about it. Don't be like, should I not? I say go ahead with your gut. And because they are showing that the Queen of Wands is the one that makes the offer. So I do think that don't don't think about it. Just do it when it feels right. The Queen of Wands is very confident in who she is, and at the end of the day, if you don't hear from him, I think you're strong enough to handle that. He is showing you as his soulmate, okay, that has never gone away. In the beginning, I have been lately feeling like that because I found a box of his stuff in the garage. So all of those things are signs, exactly. So so you checked in on him. I love that. So if you found a box of his stuff, it's like, okay, those are the signs we're looking for. The green light, and I love that you put a green heart earlier because I feel like those are green lights. Thinking of asking him if he wants or if I should just toss it. Well, you might as well. I think that that would be a good way of coming in and not feeling like you might be rejected in some way. This is you're asking him a question. That's the right thing to do. So if you ask a question, you're most likely going to get an answer, and hopefully that would then in return give you another question so that you guys can be texting back and forth. But his very first two cards about his feelings for you is he is really, really, really attracted to you, girlfriend. And it's funny because when we were just chatting, you and I, Krista, in the beginning, I kept seeing your hair. Did you change your hair? It's either he likes your hair or you changed it. They kept showing me you just your face and your hair. But these two cards is you haven't changed it in a while. Okay. Then I don't know because he's centering in on your hair and I don't know why. He that must be part of the attraction. Do you still have like that reddish kind of hair? Yeah, look. He just gave me the Ace of Swords, which means yes. That's what I was trying to say. Like I yeah, he liked your hair. I don't know. I don't know why he's telling me that. I guess just take it as a compliment. Um, okay, how else do you feel? We have 2 minutes. Focus on your feelings, A. Focus just on your feelings. Focus just on your feelings. How do you feel about Krista currently? Focus just on your feelings. You used to tease me about my stink curls. Skank curls. What we call the crazy baby hairs that would pop out. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, well then there's something about your hair, and that's hilarious. Maybe that was something that only you and him would know. And so, does that make sense that that was like an inside like joke teasing you? And I wouldn't have come up with the name Skank Curls, right? So I think that that was him trying to say, I'm here. Like, I am here. Ask me anything you want. Okay. So I love that. See, the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is like, instead of it is communication, but it's also Like you're talking to his higher self, all right? And I forget what that's called. The energy that goes like this. The like I can't think of what it is. Um okay. So the next card is the Four of Wands, which I think he thinks a lot about what would a relationship with you look like now versus back then. Um, wow, the High Priestess, which is like his gut to the Judgment. He dreams about you, Krista. He has dreams with you in it, and he wakes up. Time is already up. He wakes up and he like doesn't know where he's at for a minute. And then he realizes he's in his home, wherever he lives. And then he's like trying to remember the dream. And then it's gone. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, he's even showing me that like he's asked whoever he believes in, God, Jesus, the universe, whoever. Um, he literally asks, bring her in my dreams. Bring her in my dreams. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Okay. The emotional attachment will never go away. He has so much love for you and caring for you, compassion with you, and you're the star. Star, I always call it the one, but in this case, you're the one that got away. He had you, and he is taking ownership, but he's the one who made the tower, the breakup, and walking away. Um, this is funny. I shuffled very well. I shuffled very well, and these came out together again. So he must want some naughty dreams. I think he wants some naughty dreams. Yeah, he's like, okay, like this is like probably way too intimate, but it's either what you guys did back then or what his fantasies are right now when he thinks of you. Oh Lord, I'm gonna be very TMI. He thinks, okay, he's showing me you in like uh what is that? The plaid skirt, the white socks that go up to the knees. Let's just call it Britney Spears. Um, he's showing me hi, hi reaction king. He's showing me if this is just huh? He's showing me pink skies. Yes, I in my head I was saying Catholic, but I didn't know if I was right. So thank you. Yes. So if you never did like dress up and like do that kind of stuff, role play, it is something he thinks about, and I'm gonna be very like blunt. Th- He, you know what I'm thinking. I'm gonna end it. You know what I'm thinking. He thinks of you in that way while doing something. Okay, what is your next question? Hey everybody, the prices are pinned up above. If you would like to get a question, I do love relationships, work, um, health, future, predictions, timing. I do it all. You will never be disappointed. All right, what's your next question, Pinks, guys? I almost spit out my drink. I suck at coming up with questions. All right, let's try to think of a good one. Let's try to think of a good one. Let's see. All right, Jeremiah, what should we ask? Pink Skies needs help thinking of a question. I don't know. Do you want to see when is the next time you will see A and what will happen? Hi, B. B, I'm going to give you a free pendulum real quick. The special is usually $5 for new subscribers. But I feel good energy from you. So I'm going to go ahead and do a free one. It's normally $10. So your question is, oh, you're asking when? Oh, that's gonna take more time, sweetheart. If you just want to know will Jay contact you, I could do that. But if you want timing, then that's a $20 question. Okay, yeah, that could be interesting. Last time we saw each other, we were well behaved. Okay, perfect. I remember you saying that. Okay, let me do B really quick. I am a psychic. I don't need, just so you know, you're welcome. Just so you know, this is like entertainment factor. I do question and answers a few times a week. So you should subscribe and get the notifications. But I am a clairaudient and clairvoyant psychic intuitive tarot reader. So I don't need these, but I use them because it's fun. All right. So Jeremiah and Samantha, my spirit guides. B wants to know, will J contact, is it a her? Yeah, truly am. All right, so we're getting a yes. How long has it been since you've talked to him? I'm guessing you're a girl and Jay is a guy or a girl. 2 weeks. Okay. I see it going into a third week. So I see that this is going to last another week. Okay. That's what I thought, but I don't want to in case you're, in case it's a guy and a guy or a girl and a girl, I don't know. All right. So I'm seeing 3 weeks. So is that including the 2 weeks that she hasn't heard from Jay? So what I'm doing, B, is I'm asking my spirit guides. Okay? I am extremely spiritually gifted. Um, so yeah, I do think I'm right. And if I am right, come back. So I did do timing and I did give you a yes or no. Um, so that was you got a good free question. Let me pull 3 cards. When will Jay contact B? I saw 3 weeks. So it's either going into the 3rd week or the 3rd week. Yeah, I just saw the Magician. I just hope it's not 3 weeks from today. When Yeah, so this person needed some time. All right, the 6 of Swords is walking away from something that no longer served him. I do see the 5 of Swords, the worst card in the deck. So this person either really hurt you, and then went ghost on you, or no contact. And I'm mostly feeling your energy, that you feel very burdened by this, and that you want him to reach out to you quickly. Whatever he did to make you guys not communicate, he needs to figure it out. Yeah, see, the devil's here. That doesn't mean that he's the devil. It doesn't have to be negative. It could be fears. So, all right, we'll see if I'm right. All right, pink skies. So the question again was, okay, why is Jay always butting into my space? Oh, that's true. That's so true. Okay, so the question for pink skies is, when did I say when? um, make sure you hit the notifications, B. You would do good in here. Thank you for the reading. I will let you know when he contacts you. I hope that it's sooner rather than later. When will we see each other and what will happen? Got it. All right. I am going to get the time started. Like next time, B, if you get a question, it's a 10-minute long question. Like I give people a lot of time, a lot of details. And you would be able to say like, yeah, we were dating or we weren't dating or we broke up. Like you'd be able to give a little tiny bit of insight, um, tiny bit, so that I can give you a more specific answer. All right, we're starting now. When, so Jeremiah and Samantha, I'm going to ask Spirit, when do you see A and Krista in the same room hanging out in person? Let's start with that. Once I get the timing, we'll see how it goes. Oh, and the plaid thing. Yeah, girl. And the plaid thing. Because you know how, like, Britney Spears dressed up like that in one of her videos? I don't know why that's what he's showing me. It could just be a symbol of, like, wanting to, like, role play in the future. Dude, this guy is. How many times does he want to tell you how badly he wants to be intimate with you? This card keeps coming up. It's hilarious. The first card is the lovers. Okay. Are you kidding me? Shut the front door. Okay. What I didn't want to say online is damn, girl. You're my crush all day long, girl. You are my girl crush. Okay, time is still going, so let's hurry up. Let's get timing. When, see, and then it shows the three of cups, which means like, yay, it's coming soon. We're gonna see each other. Says that he's working towards it. So let's try. That is insane, gorgeous. Um, and you, what do you call it when like you're very photogenic? Okay, timeline. Show me. Okay, that's so weird. So I was going backwards. So I went from August. I got a no, no, no. And then I say May, and all of a sudden it's a circle, which means maybe. Um, Jeremiah and Samantha, can you tell me the time? Tell me which is it going to be in the summertime? Will it be during summer? Oh, okay. Will communication happen in May? Trying to figure it out. All right, see again a circle. So it literally depends on if he's going to. Oh, I know what it is. The timing is all fucked up because you're going to need to reach out. So maybe you do need to reach out and say, hey, I got your stuff. What do you want? Like, do you want to come by, pick it up? Because that's giving him like, I don't know why. He's a little like backed off, right? It feels like he's kind of backed off and that he wants to go towards you. He thinks about you. He what we just discussed, you're in his mind, and you're very like you're coming off as the Empress and the Queen of Wands. So that's like sexy and loving and caring and amazing, right? So it's like you're constantly on his brain, but something is holding him back from like sending you a text. So I do think you need to do it first. Once you guys are in contact, it's going to happen pretty quick. Um, oh, that's why it's a maybe. Okay, that's why it's a maybe because it depends on when you decide to tell him you have a box of stuff, and that's going to be what lures him to your house, right? So let's see how it goes because we only have 3 minutes. So it's hard for me to get the exact timing. Sorry. You know me, and I'm great at timing, but I'm not getting a specific time. Yeah, lures him to your home. And let's say because I think when you decide to do it, he'll find a way to come by, maybe within a couple weeks, few weeks, not long. I don't feel like it's months and months. You know what I mean? So let's just see what happens. Okay, you're my little Scorpio, right? So this one is you, the moon, the sun. Okay, how will their interaction be? The Two of Cups. What is the moon here? What is the moon? Oh, the moon. The moon is the scheming. All right. We don't have to let him know. It's just little the scheming to get him to come to you. All right. In a good way. This is not a bad Seven of Swords. This is just like, I need a reason to text him and I need a reason for him to respond. And I think that this is a perfect reason. Um, let me pause it. Okay. Luring and scheming and in the best way, girl. Sometimes we just got to do what we got to do. All right. Like instead of looking at a million options of like, oh no, because this is him. He's looking at 7 cups going, I don't know, I don't know. So you need to be that like assertive, sexy woman and be like, hey, I got your shit. No, I don't know how you're going to say it. You're going to say it nicer. But like, hey, I was cleaning out my garage, got a box of your stuff here. I don't know if you're going to say like made me reminisce or if you're just going to be blunt, however you want to do it. And then I do see, whoa, they just told me this has a double meaning. So this is the luring and scheming. And then it has a double meaning because what's going to happen is you, my dear, you're not going to, what did you say earlier? Like you were on your best behavior. You, my dear, need to look fucking great. You, my dear, have to be ready to like jump on him. All right. So the double meaning is that the moon is that secretly like you're down, you know? And then the 7 of swords would be the actual definition. Cheating on the down low. That's the moon to the 7 of swords. Cheating on the down low. But like I always want to say, you were his wife first. That's what I want to say. You were his wife first. All right. I got like 30 more seconds. Okay, 30 more seconds. Let's ask some of these. Okay, when they see each other next in person, will they be intimate? Look how fast. I'm trying not to move at all. Look at how quickly. Oh, because you are. All right, there is going to be intimacy. And then I see him being like, I'm addicted to you. I love you. I think he's going to like express himself. And you need to be like thinking on and off like what you're going to do, what role you're going to play. That was a double meaning as well. Andrew or Real, if you're on here, please say you're here. He did say I was his soulmate after we were divorced. Because it's true. Just like in my case. The other person is not their soulmate. Ooh, those were good questions and answers. I like it. Dumb boys. Exactly. How long ago did you guys get divorced? "2017." Okay. That's actually more recent than I thought. And this has been 2017. I started my channel in 2019, early 2019. Whoa. That means you were only divorced for 2 years. How long after you got divorced did he meet this chick? Jay was my first and only relationship since he met her. Before we were divorced. See, that's what I felt. That's where he went wrong. Because he supposedly needed, allegedly, whatever, he needed to leave you to go find himself, right? So, what men always do is they can't be alone and they go and meet, exactly. They go and meet the next person available and they get right into a serious relationship. And it's like, what? What are you doing, dude? Like, take some time out for yourself. I'm going to take a quick break. Can you please, Pink Skies, put crystals on a quick break? And I'll be back in like a few minutes. I need to get a soda. I need to go to the restroom, and then I need to do a couple other things. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Thank you. And if real, Pink Skies, if real comes in, let him know to text me, and then I'll be right back. Thank you. god, that's what I thought, but I'm not good at geography. How far is that to travel from where? Okay, I won't back down. You want to just do your video. And I'll send you how to Okay, so I don't know if anybody's in here. It's okay. I'm going to do the timestamp for Andrew's question. Hold on real quick. Yay! I'm just going to do one more question. And then I'm out of here. And I really thank you. I know you're tired. Thank you for staying. Okay. All right. Here we go. It's just a yes or no question. Let's see. Start at 1 hour and 8 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do this quick one. I'll text you. We could do, if you send it to me, I will get the answer and I'll send you an audio message for the answer. Okay, perfect. Okay, so Andrew's question, you're so welcome. So yeah, Pink Skies, go ahead and just send me your question and the payment. And as soon as I get off of here, I will do the question and send you an audio answer. Okay, let's go to Andrew. Okay, so his question, he's unable to watch it or get involved in he can't get on the chat right now. So I'm just doing one that he could watch later. And his question is, so Jeremiah and Samantha come back into this YouTube readings. This question is for Andrew. His question is a yes or no question. So yes or no is a 5-minute answer with 3 to 5 cards. Detail, basically, with detail. Will I win the raffle? So Andrew is asking for himself. Will he win the raffle for a free 1-year gym membership at Fusion Gyms at PA, Pennsylvania? Okay. Let's start the clock. I wonder how many raffles did you do? Did you just put in one? I literally could see you being like, "Oh, they're each $1. All right, here's $100." I literally could see you doing that. All right, so I will do the pendulum at the end. Let's do 5 card draw. Will will Andrew win the raffle for the 1 year free membership at the gym, Fusions Gym in PA? All right, here we go. I mean, I already have my answer. I want to see uh, if it matches. So let's see. Yeah, you'll have to tell me if you did spend a lot of money or just one raffle ticket. Uh, Obviously, you're not on here for me to know. Um, I honestly think it's a no. I would love to tell you it's a yes. Um, let's see. I'm going to explain the cards in a minute. They're already answering. See, I was saying no because I've been shuffling and asking the question. So I'm going to stop it. I'm going to ask and then put it up. So Jeremiah and Samantha, do you see Andrew winning the raffle for the free 1 year membership at Fusion's Gym at PA or in PA? Yes or no? I'm sorry, buddy. It's another no. So the cards were the death card. So I see the death card is going to represent a no. The 5 of Swords is that uh, it's hard. You know what I mean? Like it's a difficult thing to win, is what they're saying. And that there's a lot of competitive people that did, I don't know the circumstances regarding this raffle. Okay. I don't know if you can buy more than one. If you can, I'm seeing that people who really want it would be putting in as many as they can, I guess. Um, but I see a lot of like cutthroat competition, that this is maybe a little bit of a pricey gym, not so sure, but that a year free would be, you know, worth a lot of money to win. Um, then we have you, the Cancer card, the Chariot, and you have great energy and you really want this. You're very motivated. Um, the next card is the 8 of Swords, which the definition is feeling stuck, right? And I think that this is going to be how you feel after you find out that you didn't win it. You're going to be like damn, that sucks. I really wanted that. And then I have the Hermit that, you'll get over it, but it'll suck. Okay, the timer went off, but I still have a couple things to say. Then we have the King of Pentacles on the side, which is telling me one of two things, the things that I just said. Either you did buy more than one raffle ticket, or that this was something you really want because it's worth a lot of money. Damn. I want to tell you yes, but this is why I'm unfiltered, because I have to tell you the truth. And I think what I'll end on, that maybe you could text me, is um, is the raffle done? Like, or are you able to put more in? Or like, is the time up? I think that's what I'm trying to ask. Especially with the Eight of Swords, like, is the time up where you couldn't be like, well, it could change if I like put in another 10 raffle tickets, right? And then obviously the answer would change. Could change, not would change. Strike that. I've been watching trials too long. Strike that from the jury. Um, just let me know if it's like it's closed. That nobody can add any more, buy anymore. And if it's open, maybe you should ask, which I could do this just through text and sending you an audio, um, that if you put in X amount more, will you win? All right. All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to go, Pink Skies. Um, just go ahead and do what I said. Let me see if you did. All right, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to text you, Binks, guys. Thank you. Oh, and I'll be back on here possibly later.